What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a very interesting concept, or rather a discussion I had on Discord in regards to Code's supposed battle experience he got from Isshiki's karma. Now we're gonna go through this under the premise that he has Isshiki's karma, because I do believe that the karma Code has, the white karma, was fashioned by Amado. But we're gonna put the tinfoil hats to the side for now, just to focus on what actually happened in the series and what was told to us about Code's karma. He has a dud karma, a fake karma. Well, not a fake karma, it's real, but it's a dud. It's not the original black karma that has the soul of the Otsutsuki attached. So it's kind of a pseudo karma in some sense. And what we know so far is that this karma doesn't have the soul of the Otsutsuki attached, so Isshiki cannot resurrect in Code's body. We saw that happen in the series that was told to us directly by these characters. And we also know because it's a dud karma, it doesn't have the ability to absorb chakra, which is one of the abilities of the karma seal. Now another ability, and the keyword there is ability, this karma has, or every karma has according to Code, is that it allows you to tap into the battle experience of the Otsutsuki. And how Code explains it is pretty weird, but I'm gonna give you the direct quote. So in chapter 63, Code says, "Do you know why you get drastically stronger when you activate karma? Increased power and speed from improved physical ability is certainly a major factor, but that alone wouldn't result in such exponential jump in battle strength. The real reason lies elsewhere with karma's true essence, which is that the Otsutsuki's battle experience accumulated over millennia gets overlaid upon your own mind and body. That's why you get stronger. In short, you instantly become a seasoned warrior if you're able to draw on karma properly, that is." Now this is pretty interesting because what was explained to us is that Code has a dud karma, which means that he can only rely on the power increase from karma. It doesn't give him additional abilities. It's not the same as a real karma that taps into the Otsutsuki's essence and gives you their powers and abilities, or dojutsus in the case of Kawaki and Boruto. As a matter of fact, Code isn't even Otsutsukified, because the karma itself is not overwriting his DNA to turn him into an Otsutsuki, which explains why Ada is able to control him or prevent him from damaging her, because he's still human. And as the ability works is that it doesn't work on Otsutsukified beings or Otsutsukis, and it doesn't work on family members. So Code has to be none of those two for it to work on him, and we saw that in the chapters that Ada's ability does work on Code, which means that he's not Otsutsukified. Which means that Code's karma, it's just amplifying his physical ability as explained here. That was one thing it does according to Code himself. And then you tap into it more, which gives you the ability to tap into the Otsutsuki's years or millennia of battle experience. Now my problem with this is that why is Code able to do this if he's just using the karma for a power source that amps his physical ability because of the power within karma itself? He's not Otsutsukified, and he's not tapping into the true essence of karma because he shouldn't be able to. He shouldn't be able to access the Otsutsuki's abilities. He shouldn't be able to access the real abilities of karma, similar to how he's not able to absorb chakra, and he's not able to manifest the dojutsus of Isshiki. Now this is again under the premise that he has Isshiki's karma, which I don't think is the case. But even if it is, why is he able to tap into Isshiki's millennia, tap into the mind of Isshiki to get his battle experience, if he's not Ishiki's vessel, if he's not Otsutsukified with Ishiki's DNA, and if he doesn't have access to the abilities of karma? It's just amping his physical output. It doesn't make sense. Now, you could argue, which is what we had this discussion about on Twitter with Kami, Juju, and ATG, we were arguing that it's possible that Code doesn't have access to this ability, but it was told to him that he should, or that that's an ability of karma. But Code is not a real karma vessel. He doesn't have a real karma, so it's likely that he doesn't have access to this ability, and he was just telling Boruto what the karma does. But it'd be kind of weird to tell your enemy that your karma will give you millennia of battle experience for them to tap into that power, which is exactly what Boruto did, when you yourself, you're not able to do the same thing, right? It would be like putting yourself at a huge disadvantage, which is exactly what happened to Code. code. Now, there are actually two ways you could argue this point. Now, you could argue that it's possible that this is just like plot-induced stupidity, because it's heavily implied in the panels or in the entire manga that Code is not very smart. He's kind of a dumb character. So you could say that, oh, Code is dumb, so he would do something stupid like this. And I have a problem with that statement that Code is dumb, because everything that Code has done up until now in his fights against these characters, even though he got washed and he got bodied, I don't see him making dumb decisions. Like taking Shikamaru captive, putting the claw mark on his back. He's very strategic in how he plans ahead. Now, he's not the smartest person in battle because he does get washed, but I think that's more about physical ability rather than being smart, because he has made very smart moves, especially with pulling out Damon and just planning ahead. He has plans. He knows what he's doing. So I have a problem with saying that Code is dumb, which is what Amado alluded to and Ada alluded to and multiple characters have alluded to, but I'm yet to see why Code is so dumb in comparison to other characters when he's very strategic based on what I've seen specifically. Now, the other way you could argue this is that the writers just didn't really think ahead, in the sense that they were probably thinking that, okay, cool, we're gonna give him access to the battle experience because he has the power of karma, but they didn't factor in that it's possible that because he doesn't have access to the true powers of karma or the abilities, he technically shouldn't have access to this ability to draw on the experience of the Otsutsukis, to go into their mind and draw that power or that knowledge from them, you know? But it could be that that's what they wanted to be the case. You know, they wanted him to be able to draw from the battle experience. They tied the battle experience with just power, with just chakra. It's just in there. So he's able to access it through the karma, which doesn't make sense to me, but you know, they can rationalize it how they want to and make it make sense to the mass. So yeah, it could be possible that that's what they're going for. But I do believe that because he's not using the real karma, because it's not a black karma, because he doesn't have access to the true capabilities of karma itself, he should not have access to the battle experience. That's just my take on it. Now, as I did say earlier, I do believe that he doesn't have Isshiki's karma because of the talents, and I'm gonna put out a video. I probably put that out before this or put it out after this. It's based on my theory about Code actually using Urashiki's karma and Amado being somehow tied to Urashiki in some sense because of the hawk-like features on Code and Urashiki when he's in his transformed state, and a lot of other things that lead back to mythology and all that jazz. So I'll probably put that video out before this or after this, so you know, based on when the video is out and you're watching this video, then you'd understand what I'm saying, you know. But yeah, all in all, this is my theory, this is my analysis on the entire thing. I do think it should not be the case, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Drop a like if you like the video and subscribe if you're new, and remember to hit that notification bell to be notified when I post new content. But above all else, have a great day. Peace out.